Hi students, in this video we are going to understand the instruction for filling NEET application form for this year, that is 2017. Now you can use any of the browser and you have to just type over there www.cbseneet.nic.in, and the moment you do that, it will take you to a page of Central Board of Secondary Education, and there you will see online services, and under online services you have to click on apply online, and the moment you do that, it will once again take you to a new page where you will see list of instructions and procedures for filling this online application form for NEET 2017. You have to read each and every point carefully in this entire instruction page. I will just highlight few important points over here when it comes, so you have to just read and just take care of that part, correct? If you try to understand, then one of the most important thing is that you need to have an Aadhaar card. So let's look at the point number 10 over here, that every citizen who is going to apply for this NEET 2017 examination, he or she should have Aadhaar card. Now if you read this point number 10 very carefully, then those who don't have Aadhaar card, even the solution to that has been specified over here, and those who have applied for Aadhaar card but they have not received the Aadhaar card, even for them the solution is written over here. So please read it very carefully, correct? If I go ahead with the next one, that is 11th one, here the entire detailing regarding the form filling is given. The last date of filling the form is 1st March 2017. The date of examination is 07/05/2017, correct? And the tentative date for uploading the admit card on the website will be 15/04/2017. Let's go ahead with the next one. The next page will give you a final tap button, that is proceed to apply online NEET. But while filling this online form, there are 4 steps which are highlighted over here, of which the first one is you have to generate first of all a registration number. That is the first step. Second, once you generate the registration number, then you have to upload the photograph and signature. Third, you have to make the payment, and fourth, you have to take the printout of the confirmation page which shows the successful completion of the process. So we click on this particular proceed to apply online NEET, and the moment you do that, it will take you to a page where you can see this entire form, and we have to fill this form. Let me first focus on this much part, from top on this much part of the form, and this is the form it will look like. The first is the candidate name. You have to write that name which is there in the Aadhaar card, and it has to be same as per your school records, that is school leaving certificate. So the name has to match with the name on Aadhaar card and with the school records also. So we write the name as per Aadhaar card, as per the requirement rather, that is Shubham Bhanu Pratap Singh, that is just a specimen. You have to then write mother's name followed by father's name, and then you have to select the category. When you click on that, you get 4 options. One of them is SC, ST, OBC, very specifically referred as non-creamy layer, that is the annual income is below 4.5 lakhs. But if the category is OBC and the annual income is above 4.5 lakhs, then candidate falls in UR, that is unreserved category or general category. So you have to mark it accordingly, the category. For specimen purpose, we are marking over here as UR, that is unreserved category. Accordingly, you have to go further for date of birth. Even that has to match with the school records, correct? Now what exactly is so special about this date of birth? There is some specification, like first of all, the child or the candidate has to complete age 17 at the time of admission, or will complete the age on or before 31st December of that particular admission year. And the upper limit of the examination is 25 years and the starting limit is 17 years. So read this part very carefully. So let's go ahead with that. So the important point over here is the candidate has to complete age of 17 years at the time of admission, or has to complete 17 years age on or before 31st December of the admission year, correct? And the maximum age limit is 25 years. So let's go ahead with the next one. So accordingly, you have to write the date of birth, that is in the format DDMMYY, that is date, month and year, that is 1810, say for example 1996, that is once again a specimen for you. The next is gender, select appropriately, followed by nationality, which has to be obviously Indian. We have all the possible options: Indian, NRI, OCI, PIO and foreign. So you have to mark on nationality as Indian. Then let's go ahead with something called as the next one, that is a state of eligibility. So you have to select the state for which you are eligible, and when you click on the help button or what exactly it means, you will understand this particular list. So read it carefully before you mark it, but I'm very sure you all candidates are from the state of Maharashtra, so it's very simple for you. So it is Maharashtra state, and then we go for the identification type. What identification proof are you given? And when you drop down, there are many of those. We will select Aadhaar number as the identification type, which we have over here. Followed by, you have to write the identification number, that is Aadhaar card number, and you have to specify that Aadhaar card number over here. Once we are done with that, then we can go ahead with the further part of the form, where you have to write the mobile number followed by email ID, and you have to type that particular security pin number, and then you have to tick on this particular declaration box that I agree, and then you can go on next. And the moment you tick on next, you will get this particular page where the first question which they have asked is, have you appeared for AIPMT NEET in the past? That I am very sure your answer must have been no, so tick on no. Then once again tick on the declaration box, and then once again click on next and preview. So you will get this particular page. This is just a preview page of what exactly information you have filled by far. And once you are thorough with that, you can click on next. So the moment you tick on next, it will take you to a new page where you have to create your password. But the conditions are this: your password must be 8 to 13 characters long. Password must have at least one uppercase, must have at least one lowercase alphabet. Password must have at least one numerical value and also one special character. So accordingly, you have to make your password. So we have a password over here, just a specimen purpose, correct, fulfilling all the requirements which they have specified. I retype the password once again, and then they have a security question. When you drop down, you get many of those. For simplicity, I just took it as what is your favorite subject. Then I wrote it as chemistry is one of my favorite subject. And then they are asking for some OTP. Simultaneously, when you are doing this, you will get a message on the registered number. And if you see over here the red one, that is 47339, against that, if you see the phone, you will get an OTP number. Please write that OTP number over here, and once again you have to click on submit. And the moment you click on submit, it will take you to this particular page where they have given your registration number. Here it is specified as 80116120. They're asking that I want to continue filling this application form, or I can even continue later. So I request you, please go ahead one stretch and fill the entire form. So now we click on continue, it will take to a new page, and now we have to fill this page also. If you try to understand, we have filled the upper part of the page. Now we have to fill this particular section, the one which is marked in the red boundary. So let's zoom it and see what exactly it is. the first possible thing which you will see over here is medium of question paper once submitted cannot be edited. So they are asking what medium you want to write your paper. So when you drop down, they will give all the options. I'm very sure you will prefer English, correct? And then the choice of examination center, then that has to be done very smartly. Obviously one of the choices Mumbai, then the closest city according to you, whatever suits better, you please do that. So I have just for specimen purpose I have marked 3-1 Mumbai, Pune and Nashik, and once I am done with that, I will once again click on this next, and the moment I click on next, it will take me to a new page or the continuing page where now I'm supposed to write my details regarding qualification, what I have done and what I'm going to do, like my 10th standard and my 12th standard. So if I zoom on the first part, it shows regarding the academic details of class 10, where first is the name of the school education board. If you drop down, you will get all the list, but since you belong to Mumbai, Maharashtra, I'm very sure you are going to take this, that is Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education, followed by the name of the school, college, center. So to write the name of your school, whatever school you belong to, please write down that, and please give the address also, and also write the year of passing. Just drop down and select the year of passing. I have marked over here for specimen purpose as 2015, and then you have to write the percentage marks. I have just specified for specimen purpose as 85. And the moment you are done with that, there is one more part below this, and that is for 12th standard. Right now we are appearing for 12th standard. So school board, accordingly I'm very sure you're going to write it as Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education. The name of the college, please write down accordingly, and the address of the college, and I'm very sure the place of study you will take it as in India, and then the state where 12th college is located, that is the state is Maharashtra, and the district will be accordingly you have to drop down and select. So we have selected as Mumbai. And then the qualifying examination code. Now when I talk about this qualifying examination code, then students, here there are 7 codes which you have, of which you can see right now first and second. Now for simplicity I am telling you that you have to select code 01 because your results are awaited, and you will be getting your, because you have not appeared for the examination, so your results are awaited. So if I read the first one completely, it's something like a candidate who is appearing in the qualifying examination 12th standard in 2017 whose result is awaited, further may apply and take up the said test, but he or she shall not be eligible for admission to MBBS or BDS if he or she does not pass in the qualifying examination with the required pass percentage of marks at the first round of counseling. If you are in 12th standard, if you are about to appear for 12th standard, that is the first one which you are going to mark. Your code has to be 01. The further you can definitely read for the idea purpose, but I'm very sure everyone falls in the category where you are going to appear for the 12th standard examination. So your qualifying code will be, the drop down will give you 01, 02, 03 and so on. You have to select on 01. Then the year of passing, obviously you're going to pass in the year 2017, so you have to tick on that. Percent of marks obtained in class 12th. So since you have marked as code 01, you are about to appear, so this particular part will be blank, even this will be blank for you. Below this, there are few more columns which you will see, which has to be left blank because English, Physics, Chemistry, Biology marks have not obtained because you have not given the examination. So you have to leave those columns blank, and here you can go ahead with by clicking on next. And the moment you click on next, you will get this particular part, which is obviously below, but it will appear on the screen that the residential address. So I am very sure you all will do it accordingly. So fill that entire part, that is house door number, locality, landmark, village or town or city, zip code, state, district properly, and then write the email address and the registered mobile number. And once you're done with that, below this you will find this particular part where right now you're going to fill the information regarding your father, mother or guardian. So the first part shows that in terms of father's guardian as qualification, occupation, annual income. So whatever is the fact, just write it over there. For qualification, occupation and annual income, you will get some drop downs, selected accordingly. Then we go to mother, you have to write the qualification. The drop down is very simple, just drop down, look at it, mark it and go ahead. Come to occupation. If you don't find anything, click on others, and then you finally come on something called as annual income. And when you talk about annual income, if you don't find it, still mark and go ahead, because you won't be able to go ahead without doing that. So there is one drop down which will show less than 25,000, so please do that and go ahead. The next one which you will see over here is, do you intend to wear customary dress contrary to the dress code while appearing in NEET UG 2017? So here in this particular box, what exactly are you supposed to do? There is some dress code for appearing the NEET examination, and that is over here. The prescribed clothing for the exam is light clothes so that they won't be able to hide any instrument or communication device. The ideal outfit is half sleeves with small buttons and no badges. Those who are wearing any religion mandated clothing have to report at 8:30 a.m. so that they can be checked thoroughly. So for you, if there is no any compulsion from the religion part, then you can definitely mark as no. But those religions in which there is some customary dress, for those candidates, they have to tick on yes. But the clause is you have to report at 8:30 so that you can be checked thoroughly. And then you have to enter the security pin which is there, and that is VV, whatever it is, you have to just mark it. You have to enter the security pin, and once you are done with that, you have to click on preview and submit. And the moment you click on preview and submit, you will be given this notification. Please review the following information carefully. If you would like to change any information entered, you may do so by pressing back button or press final submit button to the final submission. So if you're sure enough, click on the final submit button icon and you can go ahead. Now once you are done with that, you will get the entire page once again, correct? And at the end of the page, you will see this particular part where they once again asked for an OTP number. So at the same time, you will get a message on your registered number against the reference number 15219. You have to just type the OTP number over here, and you have to go ahead with the security pin. And once you are done with the security pin, you have to then click on the final submit. And the moment you click on the final submit, you will get this particular message. No change will be entered in application form after final submission. Do you wish to submit application form finally? So once again, you have to click on yes, please do if you are sure enough. And the moment you do that, you'll be taken to a new page. And this page will give you idea regarding the successful completion of the first step. And then if I zoom it and see, you have to tap on the second one, that is upload your recent photograph and signature. And the moment you click on upload your recent photograph and signature, you will be taken to this page. Now before you start choosing the file in this particular page, there are two things which you are supposed to do. You have to take two blank papers of A4 size, and on one paper you have to stick your passport photograph, and on second one you have to make your signature, and go to the nearest stationery shop and scan them. And when the scanning is happening, ask the one who is scanning to make the size of photograph somewhere between 50 kb to 100 kb, and the size of signature between 3 kb to 20 kb. Take it in your pen drive, and when you are filling up this application form, save it in your desktop, and then you begin with that. Until and unless you don't have those two things ready with you, that is the scanned photograph of the size which I have spoken about you, and the scanned signature, you cannot start with the entire process. So then you have to choose file, go to the path and just select the photo. It will be appearing over here as photo JPG. Then once again go for upload signature, choose the file and choose the file from the path, and you will see signature there. It's there on the icon now. And once you are done with that, you have to click on next, and the moment you click on next, you will get this particular page where you will see your photograph as well as the signature. You can click on next. It will ask for a confirmation once again. So once it is done, you will see this page where they are going to ask you for a security pin. Just type the security pin whatever you see over here, and then you have to click on the upload button. And the moment you click on the upload button, it will give you this particular notification indicating that even the step 2 is completed successfully. Then the third step which we have is, I have just zoomed it, the third step is that it is a payment part. So you have UPI app, that is one possibility, debit card is one, credit card is one, and net banking is one. So just for reference purpose, I have taken debit card as one of the option. So you tick on that and you can go ahead with the entire payment procedure. If I zoom it, you'll be able to understand you have 4 options: pay using an SBI, pay using Syndicate, then you can see pay using HDFC, pay using ICICI. Now before I select any of the possible payment option from the 4 which is available over here, just let me tell you what exactly this chart all about. It just talks about the additional charges which is going to be applicable. Anyways, if I just select the first one, that is pay using SBI, and the moment I click on that pay using SBI, it is now going to take me to this particular page where you have to once again check the registration number. Second one is the candidate name, and the third one is the examination fee, which will be 1400 plus, I told you there are some charges which the bank is going to have plus the bank charges. You have to click on go for payment, and the moment you click on go for payment, once again a new page, that is confirmation page. A confirmation page will ask you, do you wish to go for payment? Click on yes, please do, and the moment you click on yes, please do, it is going to take you to this particular page of the bank where there are 3 options: net banking is one, card payment is one, and other payment method. Since we chose to card payment, I'll tick on click here, that is the other bank debit card option, and the moment I click on click here, this will take me to this particular page where once again you have to check the reference number or registration number, the amount which is 1400. Here the additional charges are not specified, the name of the candidate, and once you are done with that, you have to click on confirm, and that is once again going to take you to a page of confirmation. Same thing, once again you have to confirm, and the moment you confirm this particular part, it will take you to the page of payment where you have to fill the necessary details for payment purpose. And the moment you are done with all the necessary filling part, then click on the pay option. That will take you to this page where you have to click on proceed, and the moment you click on proceed, then you will have this particular page where you have to enter the password which is related to the debit card. And once you have done with that, click on the submit button, and that will take you to this particular page where it shows that the payment done is successful. And here you can see that click here, return to the Central Board of Secondary Education site, else you will be automatically redirected to the Central Board of Secondary Education site in some time. So precisely, if you just wait over here for some time, it will automatically take you to this particular page where it shows that the step 3 is definitely complete and even the step 4 is complete. Now what exactly are you supposed to do? Just click on this particular part. Click here to take the printout of the confirmation page. When you click on this, you will get this particular page, that the final page, the confirmation page which you have. You have to take the printout of this, and here you end with the entire process of filling this NEET application form online. I hope this entire video was helpful to you. Fill the form very carefully. Keep all the documents ready. Whatever I specified, keep all the documents ready before you start filling the form online. And finally, all the best for your examination. Thank you so much.